digest it. This story I discussed a few months ago. Folks, this is going to be a major scandal for the Biden team. And it's a story, I promise you, if you weren't listening to this show or a couple conservative outlets, you probably haven't heard. Jason Chaffetz wrote a really good piece in FoxNews.com. The piece is about Biden trying to scam this next election and rig it using his executive powers through this executive order. Now, we addressed this. Some of you may have forgotten. The story's not particularly complicated. Basically, Biden put out this very abstract executive order. And in the executive order, he demands that federal agencies do everything they can to register voters. You're probably saying, okay, well, what's the problem with that? Sounds kind of normal, right? Well, but nobody loves, this is why I put the story after the last one, nobody loves a balkanized electorate targeting people by race more than Biden. However, Joe Biden is the president. Joe Biden is not allowed to do that. Is there a screenshot from that? Did you not have it? Okay. Well, just to go back to the article, I want you to read this article. In the article, they put out a FOIA for this executive order and said, hey, how are you guys planning to register these voters? Because it appears you're targeting constituencies you think are going to vote Democrat. So you're trying to register federal government employees using resources, but you only want minorities and others, people you think you have a high probability of voting Democrat. This is absolutely unconstitutional. And the fact that they FOIA'd it, Freedom of Information Act, and said, hey, we want details about exactly what you're doing here. And the Biden administration is shitting themselves right now. They don't know what to do. They will not respond to the FOIA. Says to me, this is a huge scandal. They are trying to rig another election, just like they did the last one, with the mail-in ballot scam, with the Hunter Biden story. This is such obvious bullshit what these people are up to. The only good news is there are specific House Republicans, because they know Chaffetz obviously left, he's at Fox now, that are all over this, that have been demanding information. Is it going to make the Biden administration back off? Probably not. But keep your eyes on this. If they're going to federal agencies and say, hey, register that guy who happens to be black or Hispanic, but not that guy who happens to be white, that is absolutely, totally unconstitutional. 100%.